Hello, my name is Claire. I'm with Diversity Magazine and I'm speaking to Felix, who's running for council election. Please do you mind introducing yourself?
My name is Felix Amenaghawon. I'm running for the City Council representing Ward 4 in the forthcoming municipal election.
And what is your platform and why are you running for the council election?
Okay, first, my platform and the reason I'm running, they are both integrated. I'm running because I want to create an impact in the city council. By training, I am an engineer, and you know that the city is huge in infrastructure development. As a professional engineer, the city council needs somebody, an insider, ensure that have the knowledge and the experience in this aspect of the city development. And that is where my expertise comes in this election. And secondly, I have been in the city system. I have been an employee, management employee of the city for a number of years. I have been involved in the city development itself in various projects. And this is where my expertise comes right in. I have also been involved in my local community in various ways in terms of newcomer integration into the system. I am a 5-star award winner with Eric. I help professionally and internationally trained new Canadians to integrate into our workforce. This is part of the work I do out of pleasure and out of my love for the community. Again, I also in the past have helped young kids in high school to get better understanding of subjects like maths and sciences in one of our local schools here in our community. I assist in after school homework development with these kids. This is also one of the areas I have also contributed to my community. And currently, I'm also a volunteer with Community United in the northeast part of the city too, where we are working on programs to help our communities in various ways. So these are some of the ways I have contributed to my community, and I want to also bring this to the city council, and then help reinforce and empower our community leagues and community centers to be better equipped in our daily lives.
What are the problems you think are faced in the communities, and what are your solutions to fixing those problems?
Part of the problems that we have in the communities, they varied. For instance, infrastructure is a top priority issue in my ward. We have one major recreation center, that is Clearview, that came on board not too long ago. So, and then we don't also have enough high school in that community. When our kids finish from junior high, they have to travel either across the river or way into the west end to get good high school to attend. And then that takes a lot of commuting for these young kids. That is part of the major issue we have. Crime is also another issue that we face in that part of the city. Part of the buildings and the roads there, they are older neighborhood. They also need to be redeveloped, or they need better maintenance. You see, all these issues that I just mentioned, it takes somebody that have the technical acumen to be able to address them. It's not just about, talking the talk. You have to be able to walk the walk. You need to know what has been in place, and you need to know how the city operates. if I'm elected, I'm going to hit the ground running because I know who to contact, I know where things work, I know how to, consult with the various level of government to get things going. So, and I have plans in place to address these issues that I have just mentioned because I have been working on them.
Finally, to encourage people to come out and vote for you, do you have any final word you want to pass on to your constituents to encourage them to come out? Because most people aren't aware of the election taking place.
Yeah.
So do you have anything you want to say to them?
Yeah, finally, I just want to say this, that when you have a health problem, who do you go to? A doctor. If you have a legal issue, you go to a lawyer. If you have infrastructure problem, who do you go to? You need an engineer. That is where I come in. So I will advise you, don't vote out of sentiment. Look at the issues we have on ground and be a part of the solution. The way you can be a part of the solution is by coming out. Don't just talk and sit down. Come out and vote. I also want to encourage you, vote for me to represent you. I will be your voice. I have a listening ears to make sure that your concerns are addressed and looked into if elected.
Thank you so much for coming.